Well, there's that road team you saw all regular season. They showed up tonight. That was bad Warriors basketball. An awful lot of bad Warriors basketball. I mean, starting right up at the front of the game. I mean, that was an 11-4 Lakers run to open the game. JaMychal Green meeting Anthony Davis at the rim, but still, you got Draymond getting him on the arm, so that's the first of a lot of quick fouls for Draymond Green tonight, and it just kind of started to spiral out of control. D'Angelo Russell, look, I mean, he's 5 of 6. He's got off to a nice early start. He's got 13 in the Lakers' first 17 points, but then, for the only time really all night, a little bit of fire's actually caught. You got Clay having 11 before he sits down at the beginning of the first quarter, or end of the first quarter, I should say. It was nice to see him look like rolling over, as hot as a pistol as he was in game 2 of this series. He started off at least decently in game 3 here tonight. The Warriors were on an 18-4 run that closed the first quarter. It put them up 7. And that was basically the end of the good news of the evening for the Golden State Warriors. There's still 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game, but we got white flags all over the court. Curry is out. I mean, it is bench city in there right now, and that's pretty much, the right move, because some nights it's your nights, and some nights it ain't your nights, and this just was not the Warriors' night, and they deserve this loss. And, I'm very uncomfortable doing a Warriors post-game show before a game is over. I've seen enough games to know that you can't count them out until they're out. But they're out of this one for sure tonight. I mean, the Lakers were just much better, and that was obvious. We'll go to the beginning of the second quarter, where this one really started to fall apart. Wiggins, he's playing well out there. He scored off a beautiful Poole assist. That put the Warriors up 8, but then LeBron James, who in his first dozen minutes of play hasn't scored, hasn't even taken a shot. He's got 4 rebounds and 4 assists. He misses the first shot he took, which was at 7:40 remaining in the second quarter. So it felt like it's just a weird game. This game's got weird vibes. The one thing that is, definitely like a bad harbinger of things to come is the Lakers are living at the free throw line. You saw it early, you saw it often, and I'm not complaining about officiating. I'm just saying out loud, the Lakers were living at the free throw line. All of that flow that sort of benefited the Warriors mid to the end of the first quarter is now completely gone from this game. You got Draymond arguing for a tech. Every single chance to slow down, take a look at a monitor, slow the game down. It feels like the Warriors were helping the Lakers slow the game down at one point. Moses Moody, he reaches up and trips Anthony Davis for a deserved flagrant 1. I mean, he did. He grabbed his leg. He tripped him. That made it a 1-point game there. Draymond again arguing. He's got a tech. All the flow of that first quarter just sucked right out of the game, and while that is happening, you can't help but notice the Lakers are on a 22-2 run. Not only could the Warriors not stop a thing, they couldn't buy a bucket, and it was just incredibly frustrating to watch tonight. I mean, this was not a fun game at all, really. Even like when the Warriors were going well, this game was not dripping with an ounce of fun on it. It really wasn't. Now the Warriors are down 25, 6:45 to play. Lakers, they end up coming back and winning the second quarter, 36-18, led by 11 at the half. D'Angelo Russell's gone off. He's got 21. The Lakers shot 21 free throws to the Warriors' 6 at this point in the game. Curry, Wiggins, Clay are all in low double figures. No one else is really doing anything or playing with any sort of energy or passion or, there's not a lot of there tonight for the Golden State Warriors. You could just feel it. And this is a bad game. Warriors spent most of that second quarter just reverting right on back to all the bad habits that really turned them into an embarrassment on the road for most of the year. And all of their bad habits came back to haunt them. Third quarter, we go. Curry with a turnover on the very second possession of the third quarter. So it's the 13th Warriors turnover in the game to that point. Anthony Davis, he gets a charge on Draymond. And look, that was kind of a 50-50 play, but there will be no benefit of the doubt, number one, given to Draymond Green, or number two, ever not given to the Lakers. If there is a whistle on the floor, they will be going to the free throw line. So after that, Kerr challenges, loses that challenge. That's the fourth foul on Draymond. The Lakers are up 15 after the free throws. At 6:54 the third quarter, you got Draymond picking up his fifth foul in that game. Lakers by 16. We now have a 29-8 free throw disparity. Wiggins, and really the only highlight of the game, throws down a Mama Chewbacca dunk after Davis blocked a Curry layup. That cut the lead to 12. And if anything was going to happen in the game, it was going to start to happen right there or not. Like, that's sort of the feel of this game. You either were going to seize momentum back, or it was going to go right back to the leg. Jordan Poole, another dribble off his leg, just real time. Just watch that. 5:30 to play in Los Angeles until this one officially goes final. Look at it this way. This might be a post-game show that is actually over before the game is over. I got a 3-year-old upstairs with an iPad keeping him busy right now. Jillian's on a flight home from a busy work weekend, and this won't take very long at all. The Lakers had 33 free throw attempts through 3 quarters, 25 more than the Golden State Warriors. And look, I'm not complaining about the officials as much as I'm just declaring this a basketball truth. With a magnificent, and that's what I'm going to call it, with a magnificent free throw disparity, the Warriors will not be beating the Lakers. As long as there is going to be a magnificent free throw disparity, and I'm not calling out officials who I didn't think have a great game tonight, but I'm not blaming officials. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear Warriors fans blaming officials. The Lakers are better at getting to the line than the Golden State Warriors have ever been. The Warriors don't play a game that allows them to shoot a lot of free throws, and in a basketball environment, which is always fostered by the officials on the floor, when you have a basketball environment that is fostering free throws, the Warriors are out there playing 2 teams. And they really are. Every little ticky-tack might have got him on the wrist, might have been on the elbow, but probably not on a missed shot. The Warriors blew it. Now, here's where I'm giving the Warriors absolutely no sympathy at all. This is them just stepping all over their dicks all night long. Even in the rare circumstance the Lakers were given 2 free throws and would miss both free throws, they would get the rebound on that second free throw and have another possession out of that. I mean, everything that could go wrong at the line, around the line, or behind the line, whatever, it just all went wrong for the Warriors tonight. Again, we don't even have final stats in this one, but I just want to start looking at some of the team stats. First of all, the Warriors doing themselves no favors, not even shooting 40% tonight. The Lakers are at 50%. The Warriors' defense has been garbage, and we know that all year long. It's kind of one of their hallmarks. When the Warriors did get to the free throw line, they hit 10 out of 15 so far. Right now, 28 out of 37 with 4:44 remaining here in garbage time. I mean, we got Anthony Lamb bringing the ball up the court. That's all you need to know, folks. Anthony Lamb is bringing the ball up the court right now. 18 turnovers. I mean, right there, kiss of death. This could have been, forget the free throws. 18 turnovers alone means I can't take you seriously in a basketball game that is a high-leverage basketball game. So the Warriors are officially, right now, in trouble. Once again, because they've got Game 4 on Monday night. Let me pause this. Sorry. Game 4 on Monday night, and if the Warriors lose that, they're in a whole fucking lot of trouble right there. You know that. I know that. They know that. So this is all now about resting everyone. No, but dude, Patrick Baldwin Jr. is making his playoff debut, boys and girls. Patrick Baldwin Jr. is in there, unless he got some garbage minutes against the Kings when I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. But it's certainly the first time he's played in this series. A bad night of basketball from the Warriors. They were ill-prepared. They didn't come out with the right energy. They didn't execute. They reached too much. They didn't move their feet enough on defense. They are looking to buy way too many charge calls on Anthony. Here's the thing. If Anthony Davis is coming downhill 40 miles an hour, just get out of the way. I don't trust you to play defense on that possession. And Anthony Davis is seeking guys' chests out there, knowing that he's going to get to the free throw line if he misses. So just get out of the way. Stop making it easier to beat yourselves. Bad night of Warriors basketball. Again, it isn't even over, and it was a bad night of Warriors basketball. I want to pop into the chat here just for a second because I'm sure we got some surly Warriors fans. Thank you, by the way, for joining us here. I want to thank my sponsors, Ike's, of course. Ike's of Ike's Sandwiches. That's my guy right there. You want to drown your sorrows tonight in some Godfather sauce, some dirty sauce. That would be a great idea. If you want to drown your sorrows in another type of sauce that we like to call blackened whiskey, that's almost an even better idea given the circumstances of this game and how ugly indeed it was. 32 minutes for LeBron, 28 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. He didn't even try to score early, and he still ends up with 21, 8, and 8. He is a special player. Full stop. Nothing left to say or debate there. To the chat we go. Here's a little sum up of tonight's game. Trash. ST. Not bad. Let's see. What we got? Steven says, did Kuminga run over the coach's dog or something? Why isn't he playing? Well, he's out there playing right now because the game's over, and Kuminga is off the trusted agent list. I mean, there's no other way to say it. Vince, I'm glad that you are officially here for the emergency plus. I thought we'd get this up. I thought we'd get the podcast ready to go for anyone who needs it tomorrow while they're mowing their lawn, wondering what the hell the Warriors did last night. Well, maybe this will help you mow your lawn. Steven also making a little prediction. Yeah, PBJ, he's out there, baby. Peanut butter and jelly time. Look, damn, Damon. Yeah, here's the thing. This is why you keep on coming back to your good old friend here, because I am going to give you the straight dope and truth. People who might want to try to dress this up, people want to blame officials. Don't blame the officials. Don't blame the officials. The Warriors know that they can't let the Lakers live at the free throw line, yet they're still doing it. They're still reaching. They're still playing lazy defense. Again, the team that you are on the road all year is probably the team that you are, and the Warriors sucked on the road all year. Tonight against the Lakers, the only true truism is the Warriors sucked tonight. They did. They sucked. Just a bad game, bad execution all the way around, playing sloppy, stepping on your own dick, all up and down the court. It was bad. Just bad. What, somebody's timestamp is saying, what is this about the Moses Moody Anthony Davis trip? Here's the thing. You can't trip an all-world player if you're Moses Moody with your hand under any circumstances. Move your arm. Don't hit him. Keep your arm. Let him fucking hit you. Don't pick up a flagrant foul. Warriors will get no benefit of the doubt under any fouling scenario. Okay? It's just not going to happen. So, plan accordingly. Anthony Davis might have a broken rib. That's the only story of the game. I did not get the Anthony Davis might have a broken rib story sent to me. But okay, that would be decent for the Warriors. That would be a good development. But that's not the way anyone wants to win or anything like that. Somebody says, look, Poole is washed. No, washed means you're too old to play now. You don't have it in you anymore. You're no longer an athlete. Jordan Poole isn't washed. The problem is he's not clean enough, if you get what I mean. He's not clean enough. He's sloppy. This guy falls down more than an old lady down a flight of stairs. Whether there's contact or not, he's out of control. He was a terrible, greasy, jack-in-the-box taco tonight. Bad, bad, bad. Let's see, Jordan Poole. He finishes this game with 5 points in 22 minutes. He was 0 for 4 from the three-point line, just 2 of 9 from the field. He did have 6 assists, but 4 turnovers to go along with that. A playoff career-high 6 turnovers for Klay Thompson, who finished with 15 points, wasn't half as good as what he was the other night. Unfortunately, Steph Curry had 23, but wasn't nearly as effective distributing the ball. He finishes with 3 assists opposed to the dozen that he had back in Game 2, and it is official now. We have a final 127-97. Lakers win Game 3 and take a 2-1 series lead. I don't do a lot of post games before the game is over, but this one merited it tonight. And honestly, I could have probably sat down with you and started doing this mid-second quarter. That's when my gut told me Warriors are all fakakta tonight. They are just messed up, not ready to go. This is not a good look. This ain't going to be their night. I had that feeling in the second quarter. Got a guy right now saying, I'm actually eating a Jack-in-the-Box taco. Again, a Jack-in-the-Box taco, this is why Jordan Poole is a Jack-in-the-Box taco. A Jack-in-the-Box taco is equal parts totally disgusting and completely satisfying. It depends on whether or not they got it out of the fryer right on time, so you got an element of crispy there, or is it like a translucent, greasy, ugly mess? The translucent, greasy, ugly mess was there tonight. Eric Hines is saying it's going 7 games. Hopefully, indeed, it is indeed going 7 games. Ernie's got this right. Jordan Poole is not washed. He's lost. Well said, Ernie. Very well said. JaMychal Green, who was a big part of what felt like a solution, little gimmicky, I thought, though, was he? Well, tonight, the gimmick is what it really was. He plays 11 minutes, 2 points, and that's it. 2 points, not a rebound, not an assist, not a steal, not a block, 2 fouls, but JaMychal Green, I think we can send him back to the bench. That experiment now officially feels over. So, rough night. Rough night for the Golden State Warriors. There really isn't any reason to just sit here. I'm not like I'm on the radio and I need to kill the next 3 hours of postgame. I just told you in under 20 minutes everything you needed to know about this game, and it was so conclusive, I felt comfortable doing it before the game even ended. It's the in-game postgame show. But now it is officially over. 127-97 again. Warriors didn't even crack 100 points. That sucks. I want to thank you for tuning in, hanging out a little bit on this Saturday night. I was kind of hoping I might come down here with a little glass of blackened and talk about a nice victory going up 2-1, but that ain't the case. The Warriors are now down 2-1. Game 4 is coming up on Monday, 7 o'clock, just because I'm curious, just because I'm a sycophant. Let me just look one last time. Again, I'm not complaining about officiating, but you will never, ever, 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 ever beat a good team when they outshoot you 37-17 from the free throw line. That's attempts, not makes. 37 attempts for the Lakers, 17 attempts for the Golden State Warriors. Another one of those 20-point advantages gives the Lakers an easy path to victory. And if the Warriors don't shut that path down, they won't win another game in this series. If this is anytime the Lakers shoot more than 20 free throws than the Warriors are going to lose that game. I feel pretty comfortable saying that unless they have like one of those, and you know what? Of the 45 threes we took tonight, we hit 29 of them. Unless it's something ridiculous like that, like you shot yourself out of any and all trouble, they're in trouble. If the free throws are looking like that. What are we looking at rebounds tonight? Rebounds? No, see, I didn't think there was a huge rebound disparity, and there wasn't. It was 44 rebounds for the Lakers, 42 rebounds for the Warriors. Warriors actually had more offensive rebounds, 14-6. But it was a sloppy night. It was an ugly night. It was an undisciplined night. If you're Steve Kerr, you don't have to show anybody any game film. Everybody knows what happened out there. That was just undisciplined, unfocused basketball. Undisciplined and unfocused basketball. Somebody here now is debating the old dirty hungus. Disrespectful to Jack in the Box tacos. They're always there when you need them. Pool is a 7-Eleven hot dog. I'm not arguing tonight. Not arguing. Shots weren't falling. Players were falling. Yossarian falling a 5 spot in the jingle jangle. Thank you very much, Yossarian. Appreciate that. A little tip down on a Saturday night. I am glad that I came down and talked to you. It was nice talking to you tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in and just checking in on a Saturday night. I'm going to be back up live at 11 a.m. Monday morning right here on the Plus. I hope you're going to join me there, and we will get you ready for Game 4. I will have made all necessary adjustments in my mind. Hopefully Steve Kerr makes all necessary adjustments in his locker room. Hopefully all of you make all the necessary adjustments that you need to have a really good rest of your Saturday night. But those last 3 hours with the Golden State Warriors, they weren't very good at all. Thank you so much for tuning in. And please do remember that sports don't build character, they reveal it. And like that, he's gone.